Hey, Cowboys Nation! Welcome back to Cowboys News TV, your #1 source for all things Dallas Cowboys. I'm Dave, and today we've got some exciting breaking news that's set to shake up the defensive backfield in Dallas. The Cowboys are finalizing a trade with the Minnesota Vikings that could change the dynamic of our secondary as we head into the 2024 NFL season. But before we dive into the details, make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. Your subscription is incredibly important to us, and it helps us reach our goal of 11,000 subscribers. Join our growing Cowboys community and stay on top of the latest news, analysis, and insider scoops. Alright, let's get into it. Just 2 days before the start of the preseason, the Dallas Cowboys are set to trade cornerback Nahshon Wright to the Minnesota Vikings in exchange for cornerback Andrew Booth. This move gives both players a fresh start in new systems that may suit their skills better, and it opens up intriguing possibilities for both teams as they prepare for the upcoming season. Andrew Booth, a second-round pick by the Vikings in 2022, has had a relatively quiet start to his NFL career. He's appeared in 23 games, including all 17 last year, but has only started twice and has yet to record an interception. Despite the limited starting opportunities, Booth brings a lot of potential to the Cowboys secondary. At just 23 years old, he's still developing and could thrive in a new environment with the right coaching and scheme fit. On the flip side, Nahshon Wright has been a familiar face here in Oxnard, especially with Trayvon Diggs still rehabbing from last year's ACL injury. Wright has been a starter in practice, holding down the fort in Diggs' absence. Over his 3-year career with the Cowboys, Wright has played in 32 games, with just 3 starts. He's been more of a special teams contributor, but his presence as a 6'4" cornerback has always made him an intriguing prospect in the Cowboys' defensive backfield. Now, Wright heads to Minnesota, where he could be exactly what the Vikings need, especially after the tragic loss of rookie cornerback Kyrie Jackson. But let's talk about what this trade means for the Cowboys. With Wright on his way out, the door opens wider for some of the younger guys on the roster. One name that stands out is rookie Kalen Carson. Carson has been nothing short of impressive during his first training camp with the Cowboys. He's been getting more reps, and he's been making the most of them, particularly in joint practices with the Los Angeles Rams, where he even snagged an interception in the red zone against Jimmy Garoppolo. Now, Cowboys Nation, I want to hear from you. What do you think of this trade? Do you believe Andrew Booth will be a valuable addition to our secondary, or do you think the Cowboys should have held on to Nahshon Wright? Drop a Y for yes or an N for no in the comments below, and don't forget to tell us why you feel that way. Your opinions are what make this community great, so don't be shy. Let's get the conversation started. The departure of Wright suggests that the Cowboys are confident in the depth they've built at the cornerback position. Behind starters Trayvon Diggs and Darren Bland, we've got a group of talented players like Jordan Lewis, Eric Scott Jr., Josh Butler, Josh DeBerry, and Keeman Hall. With this kind of depth, it's clear that the Cowboys are ready to roll with whoever steps up. And let's not forget, Wright's departure could also signal that the Cowboys are ready to give more opportunities to the young and hungry players like Carson. But back to Andrew Booth for a moment. Booth made his first career start against the Cowboys last season, and while it wasn't a standout performance, he allowed 7 catches on 8 targets for 85 yards. It's worth noting that he was matched up against a very potent Cowboys passing attack. Despite the numbers, Booth's physicality and athleticism make him an intriguing prospect. He's a player who could develop into a solid cornerback with the right guidance, and the Cowboys coaching staff may be just what he needs to take his game to the next level. Cowboys Nation, let me ask you this: how do you think Andrew Booth will fit into our defensive scheme? Do you see him thriving under Dan Quinn's guidance, or do you think it'll take some time for him to adjust? Vote in our poll and let us know what you think in the comments. Now, let's discuss what this trade means for the Vikings. With the addition of Nahshon Wright, they get a long, rangy cornerback who can add some much-needed length to their secondary. Wright's 6'4" frame is something that former Cowboys defensive coordinator Dan Quinn cherished, and it's easy to see why. Wright's size gives him an advantage in contested catch situations, and his ability to disrupt passes with his length is something the Vikings are surely looking forward to. But let's be honest, Wright struggled to find his footing with the Cowboys. He played just over 350 defensive snaps in 3 seasons, finishing his time in Dallas with 37 total tackles, 5 pass breakups, and 1 interception. It's a fresh start for him in Minnesota, and sometimes that's exactly what a player needs to unlock their full potential. So, what's your take, Cowboys fans? Do you think Nahshon Wright will flourish with the Vikings, or was this the right time to move on? Head to the comments section and let us know your thoughts. And while you're at it, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Your subscription is vital to us, and we appreciate each and every one of you helping us reach our goal of 11,000 subscribers. This trade also raises some interesting questions about the Cowboys' cornerback depth as we head into the preseason. With Wright gone, it's likely that we'll see more of Kalen Carson in the coming weeks. Carson has already been turning heads in camp, and with more reps on the horizon, he could solidify his spot on the roster. Coach Mike McCarthy has praised Carson's performance, noting that he's had flash plays every single day, which is exactly what you want to hear about a young player in camp. Let's take a quick poll, Cowboys Nation. Who do you think will step up in the secondary this season? Will it be the rookie Kalen Carson, or do you think someone else will seize the opportunity? Cast your vote and share your predictions in the comments. As we move closer to the preseason, all eyes will be on how the Cowboys secondary adjusts to these changes. The addition of Andrew Booth adds another layer of competition to an already stacked group, and the departure of Nahshon Wright frees up valuable reps for younger players. It's going to be fascinating to see how it all shakes out. Before we wrap up, Cowboys Nation, I want to remind you once more, if you're enjoying our content, make sure you subscribe to our channel and enable the notification bell. Your subscription helps us continue to bring you the latest Cowboys news, in-depth analysis, and insider info. We're on the road to 11,000 subscribers, and we can't do it without your support. This trade marks an important moment for the Cowboys as they continue to fine-tune their roster ahead of the season. Whether Andrew Booth will make an immediate impact or if Kalen Carson will emerge as the next standout corner remains to be seen, but one thing's for sure, we're in for an exciting preseason. Thanks for tuning in to Cowboys News TV. We'll keep you updated on all the latest developments as the preseason unfolds. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with your fellow Cowboys fans. Let's keep the conversation going and see what everyone thinks about this trade. Until next time, go Cowboys!